This escape is not the same as this escape, right? So if do I have to build again? Alright, I'm gonna see if this works. So escape just completely quits the game. And then maybe we reset. We want like press enter to reset and then press escape to quit. And then we have to put some text somewhere. Although maybe if you... No, let's not put any text. It's just, no, we don't tell anyone. No instructions in the game. It's just you have to press buttons and find out. So yeah, press escape to quit, press enter to reset. That seems good to me. I don't think we need to rebuild. I just don't know if like we don't need to rebuild lighting. I just don't know if we need to rebuild everything else. I should avoid rebuilding every single time if we don't have to. Let me just not save that yet. Let me just wait until it finishes before I save it. Let me actually... So, game... Is there a reset? Quit game. Unload stream level, open level. Open level? Does that count as resetting? Create player, create save game object, delete game in slot. Does save game exist? Get current level name. Open level. Level name. Options are reset. What is the level name? How many levels do I have? How do I get level? Into here, variables. Like level name. Is it just alphabet soup 02? So if I just change this to alphabet soup 2, is that it? And so if I go keyboard event, what's it called? Input, keyboard events, enter, and adjust alphabet soup 2, level name, compile, save. I don't know if that's gonna work, but it doesn't work here, does it? So if I like do this, no, it doesn't work there. Oh wait, it does. Wait. Play. I move. I press enter. It yes. Enter resets. Enter resets the level. Look at that. So we just walk around. Walk around. Come down here and then press enter. It resets. Nice. I mean, escapes that, but I don't know if that actually is what I think it is. Alright, save selected. Alright, so we launch, and we'll see if escape actually quits the thing, right? You know, there's something about the kind of software where it's so intuitive, you can just kind of look at it and figure it out. The way we figured out, how to add key events and have things happen like this. So we press enter, it resets. Alright, pressing enter resets. And then pressing escape quits. Nice. Well, alright, alright, done. Done. Alright, great. So good. So we don't have to alt tab to quit. So if we go to package HTML5. Okay. Oh wait, did I? Wait. Did I? I've quit soup. Windows no edit. Alright, so if the HTML5 works, it should come out here with the HTML5 version of this. But I don't have any way to host it, even if I have an HTML5 version. How much does it cost for web hosting? What's like cheap web hosting? What is the cheapest web hosting? And how much does it cost? Can I get free web hosting? I mean, there's free stuff out there, like blogs and things. Except that you can't really put HTML5 on most blogs. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. Hold on. Let me just go free HTML5 hosting. Free website hosting. Well, it's a free trial. It's not really free. BitBalloon. Sign up for free. But is it actually free? Free hosting no ads.net. Sign up for free. Infinitely scalable. Developer friendly. Try it out. Don't have a static download the site. Drag your site folder here. Yeah, but how much does it cost? Pricing. Oh, pricing takes a while to load, doesn't it? Come on. Come on. Pricing. You don't want to tell me your pricing? I do understand I have this going on in the background, but... No pricing, dude. It doesn't want to tell me the pricing. Pricing can't be reached. No pricing. There's no money involved. I mean, I wish that were true, but... 5 apps deploy. Get started for free. No, really? There's no pricing? Come on, dude. Alright, free hosting a bitballoon.com subdomain. Pro. Business. No, but what does it cost? What does it cost? No, like, what do you give me for free? You haven't told me anything. You haven't told me anything. What do you... These things. Plans and pricing. Starter, 1 GB transfer. 3 apps or sites. 1 collaborator. 5apps.com domains. $0 a month. 1 GB transfer. Well, 1 GB transfer is not that much. Like if you... Well, we didn't figure out how big this is first. Packaging project for HTML5. I mean, Unreal games are pretty big, is what I'm trying to say. How big is the Windows No Editor version properties? See, like that is already 800 megabytes. That's already 800 megabytes. So it's like 1 gigabyte transfer. One person can play the game, and then we're locked out, and then no more. Is that what it means? What? And like 10 gigabyte transfer? How much is that supposed to be? It's not how big I think it is. I mean, it's not very much if it's like 1 gig. Like if it's 1 gigabyte download total, it's not very much. The transfer limit is the maximum amount of data transferred for all apps associated with your account, not per app, within 1 month. Open source apps don't count against your plan's limits. What? Open source apps don't count against your plan's limits? Why would open source apps don't count? Open source? What? Well, I mean 1 gigabyte transfer. If the HTML5, what I'm trying to say is, if the HTML5 packed version is, it's doing it back there, by the way. If it's 800 megabytes, then we're not gonna get anywhere with this. Show output log. What is it actually doing? It's doing a hell of a lot. Is what it's doing. It is packing a whole lot of stuff. Couldn't resolve host name. Oh, that's weird. Why would it do that? Why would it do that? It's packing a lot of stuff. Wow, it's packing a lot of stuff. I mean, I hope it means that it gives us a nice compact HTML5 package in the end. And what I really should do is like delete the other levels. Forcing save package. Materials. Because it was already requested once. Oh, already requeued once. I don't. It doesn't look good. It looks kind of messy to me. I don't know if it's a good idea. This HTML5 thing. I mean, it's still going, so can't be that bad. Oh, BitBalloon. Sign up for free. No, dude. No, tell me. Pricing features. Custom domains. I mean, it doesn't tell you if you have. I mean, it just gives you that Pro upgrade. Host a site for $7 a month or $60 a year. No, but what do you give us? These people. Documentation? The basics dashboard form handling, custom for I have to figure this out. We don't need custom domains. HTTP headers. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, what are you doing? Alright, you're still doing stuff. Slowly. Which, I guess it's good. packaging takes a long time. Packaging takes ages. And this remarkably. So what is 800 megabytes? The engine is 800 megabytes. My level is 715 megabytes? Wait a minute. Oh, that's only 171. So, saved, config, Windows Node Editor, content, packs. So it's just that, it's the whole thing. Well, why would it be so much? Does it put in everything that it's not even used? So what if I like delete? Oh crap! What if I delete the things that I haven't used, like the level that's not really there and the alphabet that I don't really use? What if I delete all those? Would it make the package smaller? Because it's difficult to believe that this thing is a gigabyte in size. I mean, the gigabyte must be. Well, no, it can't be because geometry isn't that big. Geometry isn't that big. The textures can't be that big. What on earth is 700 megabytes? Light maps? No, it can't be. It must be textures. It must be custom textures. I don't know. I don't know why it will be 800 megabytes. I really don't. Content browser. This is 8 megabytes. 8 megabytes. Geometry meshes. So starter content. Oh, size map. Except that I'm building stuff, so it doesn't give me a size map. Well, it's a. Oops. Did I might have crashed the. Oh no. Please don't crash. I should have known better than to do that while HTML5 is packaging in the background. Because it's not really in the background. It's more like a. Well, no, it's. Kind of. It's kind of doing it. Oops. I should avoid stuff like that. I really should. Okay, well, it's possible that I might have crashed Unreal Editor. Because it's packaging for HTML5. And then I tried to ask how big the starter content is. Free HTML5 hosting. HTML5 hosting noads.net. Free hosting noads.net. Free web hosting. Free no ads. Disk space 20 gigabytes. Bandwidth 200 gigabytes. Host advertising none. User advertising allowed. 3 MySQL databases. 3 FTP accounts, 3 email accounts. And there's no fee? Why would there be free hosting? Why would there be free hosting like this? How do you pay for anything? Terms of service. How do you pay for anything? No adult content, no wares hacking phishing, no mass mail spam, no applications. What does that mean? No cracks. No file sharing, archive backup, regular content. What do you mean no? What do you mean no applications? Index file, public HTML. I don't understand how this site makes money then. HTML5 websites. Free web hosting, free domain. How does this work? How can you give people free stuff? Oh, this is I feel like this could be a scam. I don't really understand. Who pays the bills? We covered the cost for the servers from happy free users who needed more powerful service and upgraded to paid account. This covers the cost of the free servers and allows us to provide this free and awesome web service with all the features and tools that are found on expensive. Oh. Okay. So they liked the free one so much, they upgraded to a paid account. I don't know why this would work. Why would that work? Why would this ever work? Script installer. I don't understand why that would work. Alright, size map, alright, cool here. Size map, 474 megabytes. Most of it is in the starter map. Minimal default, shared. What's that? What's that? What's that? Starter map? Starter content? So if I just delete the starter content, does that mean it'll be much smaller? So like this meshes that we don't need. First person blueprint, we can even like just delete the first person level. First person, well we do need first person actually, we can delete the level, we need the blueprints. Starter content, we can just delete. And that cuts, and so alphabet soup for example, like, let me just let this thing finish. Because back here, it's still going. Let me just let the HTML5 finish. And then I might start trimming everything. I'm surprised that it doesn't trim stuff when you package. I'm really surprised that like the game or the engine it doesn't trim everything you don't use. Like does it put everything in? Does it just put in all the stuff even if you don't use it? Compiling shaders 1211. Map check notify results 0 errors 0 warnings. Alphabet maps. Alphabet soup 2 I mean. So all of this wood pine, okay, wood oak, look at this. Yeah, wood oak, wood floor. It's putting in all the starter content. It's putting in all the starter content as well as the actual stuff. So I should probably just trim a whole lot of stuff is what I'm trying to say. Huh. Alright, well. Let us continue to wait for that. I don't know if you guys want to wait with me. It's gonna just be us sitting here looking at the screen while all this happens in the background, right? Gray ball assets. Color grid cobblestone pebbles. Why is it even doing that? Cobblestone smooth, concrete grime, concrete panels. It's compiling all the stuff that I'm not using. It's compiling everything I'm not using. Ah, fascinating. Comparison of free web hosting services, Wikipedia. Why would Wikipedia have this page? Why would Wikipedia have free web hosting comparison? Google provides blogs on Blogger. Google Sites. 1 gigabyte per day. File size limit 20 megabytes. Well, that's not going to work. 20 megabytes limit is not going to work. No FTP upload. No HTML5. HelioHost somehow has unlimited monthly bandwidth and unlimited file size and all the options, including HTML5. Not sure how that works either. Wait, WordPress has HTML5? But WordPress doesn't have FTP upload. So how would it? Custom HTML partial, custom CSS paid only, custom HTML partial. Can I put it on WordPress? WordPress only has 3 gigabyte storage. I don't know. I don't know. What the hell is HelioHost and why can it do all this? Run primarily by volunteers and the community of users. What? But how does this? Like, who pays for the hardware? Who pays for the hardware? 2016-2017 hardware failure. Hard disk drive failure. Hard drive failure. lead to a full system crash. Bad hard drives, and the failing equipment was replaced. Johnny was... Wait, it's just one server? How... But how do you... If two bad hard drives can crash the entire site, just how big is this? Just how big is this? Official website. Community-powered free hosting for everyone. Community of hobbyists that offer full-featured web hosting services for free. We won't ask you for payment information. We won't try to upsell you any paid plans. Our service is completely free and will always be completely free. We own our own hardware, which we operate out of a professional data center in Silicon Valley. Having full-stack access enables us to offer features like unmetered bandwidth and unlimited domains. Active community of volunteers. Been doing it for 10 years. But how can you possibly keep up with demand? Our service is not free to run, and in fact, the last year we lost money. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you lost money. Please help support our mission of providing full-featured web hosting for free by donating today. Please help us provide web hosting for free by giving us money. Makes sense. I don't really need all that stuff. Home support. Community. I guess I'll try HelioHost. I mean, their computer crashed. Once. It seems like good guys, but also I'm not sure if they have enough money to keep going. Alright, I mean, we've been sitting here for a long time, just watching this do nothing for ages. Although this screenshot looks quite nice, I think. Unfortunately, the screenshot that looks the best is the one that you'll never see in the game because we're like outside the level looking at it. So that's a shame. That's a bit of a shame. I mean, this is not bad. And I guess this is not bad either. You can't really see that either. You can kind of see it from... Yeah, so the best views you can't really see. What's going on? It's done all the shaders, apparently. It's saving stuff, apparently. So the HTML5, if it works, what should happen is that we can open it in Chrome, is what should happen. Free hosting for everyone. Bandwidth. Scripting languages. Unlimited bandwidth. You won't need to worry about how much your visitors download from your sites because there is no limit. How do you support this many people? For free, how do you do that? It's just, I think I mean, I guess there's no harm in trying it out, I suppose. Please note that if you start pushing in huge amounts of traffic, you'll undoubtedly push your limits on resources we do meter, such as CPU usage. Oh, okay. Wait, you meter CPU usage? So what? Wait a minute. Storage. Store up to 1 GB of data. You can transfer your data to and from your account. Okay, so there's 1000 megabyte limit on the server. I guess that makes sense. So you can't do that much. I mean, you can do quite a bit, but you can't do that much. All right, well, I still think that if we cut down all the stuff we don't actually use in this level, we could probably get it down to something a lot smaller. Less than 100 megabytes, probably. Just have to, so let me just go Unreal export. So, can you, some advanced options before you, can we automatically trim unused things? Packaging, build configuration, staging directory, full rebuild. Use pack file. Generate chunks. HTTP chunk install data. Compress your pack file. This is anything there. So Unreal, trim content for export, trim unused assets, clean up unused content. How do you include only used assets in your package? I found a solution to this. Create a blank project, no starting content. Open your development project, migrate the levels that you want to include to the blank project. Open the blank project. It should now contain only the relevant items. I went from 2 GB to 500 megabytes. Well, it's still 500 megabytes. Migrate the levels to the blank project. Alright. From a blank project with starter content, remove the 2 default maps. No, this is removes any content not being used by the maps being cooked in your package. Remove the maps that reference that content from your project. Migrate the levels you want to include to the blank project. I'm not sure if that actually works, but we can try. It's still trying to package everything into HTML5. I'm kind of amused by how hard it's working to try to get this to work. Also a bit sad because it's trying real hard. It's like poured concrete. It's trying to save poured concrete. I never use poured concrete. Oh boy. Anyway, should I cancel? I can just cancel. We don't have to sit through all of this. Migrate the levels that you want to use. What does that mean? File? Cook content for Windows. Content browser. Alphabet soup. Migrate? Oh, migrate. Here we go. Migrate to another project. Okay. Copies all selected assets and their dependencies to another project. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right, that makes a whole lot of sense. But all that sense has to wait until this is finished. Packaging for HTML5. It takes forever to package for HTML5. Well, you and I are sitting through this together, and we're finding out how long this takes, which is ages. All right, well, I want to see this though, and I want you guys to see this. I know we're just like sitting here doing nothing, but I want I want to see this in HTML5. And I want you to be here with me when we see this, is what I want. That's why we are both sitting here doing nothing while this thing renders, or this thing like packages for HTML5. B1. I like the roundabout stuff up here. This is good. Maybe it's this part that's less good. I mean, it's just a straight corridor, and it's less good. But I can't think of any way to change it that would be better. Like of what makes a good person, like this part here. This transition and then this of what makes a good person is less good. Not sure what to do about it though. Man, this is taking forever. Building textures T-door, T-bush. Forcing save package. Burnished steel. Maybe I should cancel. I mean, it's... I don't know how close we are to being done. Ground moss. I don't know how close we are to being done. I mean, if we're almost there, I don't want to just cancel it if we're almost there. But at the same time, if we're like 20% there, we can't be 20% there. How much content can there possibly be? So FreeCAD is the other thing that I might want to learn. Not now though. Probably not going to do that on video anytime soon. So it's the only open source CAD software that has a BIM workflow, building information management workflow. I just don't think it is as anywhere near as complete as everything else. I mean, frames, panels, stair space, roof, window, side, building, floor, rebar, structural elements, wall. Metal, copper, starter content, materials. So we're up to starter content, materials, metal, copper. We're up to here? Metal, gold, metal, rust, metal, gold, metal. We're up to here. We've done this much. But I think it's doing it for every single map. And this is the third map already, I think. So we got steel, basalt, marble polished, and so on and so forth. It's taking forever. You know what? I'm going to cancel. We just wasted all the time for nothing. You spent all that time for no reason. Alright, save all. File, new project, blank, no starter content, maximum quality desktop console. This is going to be roundabout. Create project. And we have to wait for the thing to load. So roundabout is just going to be an empty project. We're going to go back to the other one. Export alphabet soup level 2 to roundabout. And then we're going to export again from roundabout. We just wasted a whole lot of time. It's been a whole lot of time doing nothing. But we found HelioHost, which is good. And we also figured out how to make it better. Alright, come on, load. Load, load. Load harder. Roundabout. Content browser. Why is this here though? Shouldn't... So, is there actually things in the level, or is this just untitled? So let me go open project, alphabet soup. Content, alphabet soup 2, asset migrate, those, mannequin arms, aluminium, glossy black latex, man body, okay. But there's still stuff that we never use. There is stuff that we never use. Alright. Destination folder. Where did we... Documents. Unreal projects. Roundabout. Content. I don't even know if that's correct. Alright. Open project. Roundabout. I don't know if this is right. Import dump Unreal projects roundabout content alphabet soup 2 build. Do I have to? Oh, hold on, cancel. I have to reset on the production. Settings, world settings, first person game mode, player controller, edit, project settings, maps and modes, edit the start map, alphabet soup 2, game default map 2, first person game mode, player controller, game state, player state, first person character, no gun is correct. Alright, first person character default pawn class. Alright, save all and build. I think that's everything. I'm not sure if that's everything or not. First person character, no gun. Player games. I think this is all right. Light mask settings. I mean, I think everything else is correct. Alright, we're gonna build the lighting again. Although I don't think we need to. Anyway, we're gonna build everything again. And I guess we can kind of see how big the whole thing is. 96 megabytes versus alphabet soup, which is 3 gigabytes. 3 gigabytes. So yeah. So roundabout, I'm expecting to be much smaller when it's actually packaged. Kind of complicated. When things take a long time to do, then your learning slows down by a lot. Because like every step that we're trying out takes ages to do, like the building, the packaging. So like if you package wrong, it takes forever for you to figure out that it's wrong and how to make it better. Alright, so there's all that. Save all. We just play. That's not good. Am I stuck in the ground? Is that what's going on? Hold on. Let me move this up a little bit. That's embarrassing. What's missing? First person blueprints. First person character, no gun. Why are we unable to move? World settings, default pawn class, player control class, player controller, player state, game state, base, first person, spectator pawn. That's not good. Why is that a problem? Huh. I don't know. I don't know why that's a problem. I don't know why that's a problem. First person game mode. Compile and save. Default pawn class. First person game mode override. None? No, that's not it. Oh crap. Let me just open the other one again. Are the settings wrong? So again, this is gonna take a while because every time we load a different project, it has to go through all this again. I thought this was the same. First person game mode, first person character no gun, first person HUD, player controller, game state base, player state, spectator pawn. And if we test this, it works. First person game mode, first person player controller, game state base, player state. I'm trying to remember all that in my head. First person game mode, no gun. First person player controller, game state base, player state, spectator pawn, player controller. It should be correct. It should be correct, but it's not. Project settings. Maps and modes. Default game. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Engine input. Capture mouse on launch. I don't know. First person. No, I don't need to open this. First person controller, no gun. I mean, this is all the same, right? Input, input, input access, movement input, move right, move forward, mouse input, turn, look up, warning. Wait, what? Why are there warnings? Unknown access turn. For input access turn. Input? Mouse input? Input access turn. Wait a minute. Okay, there's a missing thing here. There's a missing thing here. What? Find references. Input access handler, dynamic signature, delegate. Okay, alright, we're missing things. We're missing some scripts. Alright, we have kind of found. So we open, not that one. If we open the other project and we figure out what we're missing, then we can bring that in into the other project. But why would that be missing? Why would the input for those be missing? Alright, first person BP, blueprints, this guy, all this stuff. Where does that come from? Click to edit. No, we don't want that. Alignment. How do I find out? There's no documentation either. Input access turn. Access turn. I don't know. I want to know where it comes from. I don't know. I don't want it. I want to input access. How would I know where this comes from? Reference viewer? First person game mode. First person character no gun. First person game mode. Native packages. I don't know.